At here, but we're going to be seeing a little later. We're going to cover the NGC200 to 249 series tonight at 6:12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 11. It's the 17th day of the 11th month of 2025. So therefore, it is November 17 on a Monday night. Let's get started. Okay, you might have noticed I shifted the Great Andromeda Galaxy down a little bit to the west. That's because I noticed a lot of our studies to the further south are turning up more east, which is the top of the screen, south to the left, north to the right, and west, of course, to the bottom. Here we're seeing NGC200, it's a galaxy in Pisces, magnitude 12.6, 1.7 by 1 arc minute, spiral with a bar, two spiral arms, lowercase bc. 227 million light years distant, puts it at about the size of the Milky Way galaxy. We're at right ascension 39 minutes 34 seconds with a declination of plus 2 degrees 53 minutes and 14 seconds. Let's do some zoomage on this. Looks like we have a galaxy group this evening. The stars are looking fairly tight. We'll go to 100% e-zoom. Remember, this is a 1.7 by 1. This one's more face on. This is probably our galaxy NGC200 right there. This one's further west, so we must have covered it the other evening in the NGC 150-199 group. All right, to be clear, I did not expect to be doing any astro tonight. Things unexpectedly cleared up. We're now zooming in on another galaxy group. Which of these three is most likely aligns with NGC201, galaxy in Cetus, still above the celestial equator, magnitude 12.9, 1.8 by 1.5 arc minutes. It's a spiral with a bar and lowercase c, so not much of a core. I guess I can tell which one it is. 196 million light years distant with a right ascension of 39 minutes 35 seconds and a declination of plus 51 minutes 34 seconds. There is our view of NGC201. Okay, it looks like we have a galaxy group here because NGC204 was only a click away on the mount. Another galaxy in Pisces, magnitude 12.9. So the brightest thus far, probably this one right here. 1.2 by 1.2 arc minute lenticular spiral, 241 million light years distant. RA 39 minutes 44 seconds with a declination of plus 3 degrees 17 minutes 57 seconds. If this is our galaxy, we're probably progressing to either of these two next. Okay, folks, you should recognize this, but I wonder how many people know its NGC designation. We're, of course, getting a nice sprawling view of NGC205. It's a galaxy in Andromeda, also known as M110. 8.1 magnitude, 19.5 by 11.5 arc minutes, called a spiral of the case capital A, O. 2.5 million light years distant. Right ascension is 40 minutes 22 seconds with a declination of plus 41 degrees 41 minutes and 7 seconds. Okay, we're back up to 100% view. NGC206, open cluster H2 region in the Andromeda galaxy. It's magnitude 12.8. I have seen this through a 6-inch scope on a very good night of seeing. 1.8 by 0.6 arc minutes, and of course is 2.5 million light years distant. RA 40 minutes 31 seconds with a declination of plus 40 degrees 44 minutes 19 seconds. Okay, NGC 214, Andromeda, magnitude 12.3, 1.9 by 1.5 arc minutes, spiral with a bar, lowercase c. 201 million light years distant, right ascension 41 minutes 28 seconds with a declination of plus 25 degrees 29 minutes 58 seconds. Okay, a little better part of the sky, but still fairly far south in Cetus. We're looking for NGC 217. I do believe we're seeing it because it has a really nice aspect ratio. Magnitude 13.5, 2.7 by 0.6, so 4 to 1 roughly. Spiral with a lowercase a, 177 million light years distant, probably larger than our own Milky Way in extent, real size. RA, 41 minutes 33 seconds with a declination of minus 10 degrees, 1 minute and 19 seconds. There is that Nice 150x view. Here's our 150x view of M32-221, magnitude 8.1, 8.5 by 6.5 arc minutes. It's an elliptical class 2, so very condensed, 2.6 million light years distant on the far side of the core of the Great Andromeda Galaxy. Right ascension 42 minutes 41 seconds with a declination of plus 40 degrees, 51 minutes and 54 seconds. Okay, let's have that view of Messier 31, NGC 224, nice dark bands. We're getting good extension. You can see 32 there. We have a star cloud off in the distance over here, the left side of the screen. Things are shifted towards the east because I initially set it up that way. Messier 31 is also known as NGC 224. It's a galaxy, of course, in Andromeda. We're getting some extension, so let me pause. I won't push it to 150x, but here's our 75x view of the core and the bands that wrap around it, the belts, both to the southeast and the northwest. M31 is magnitude 3.4, 189 by 61 arc minutes, 3:1 aspect ratio spiral with a lowercase b, twice removed from lenticular. 2.5 million light years distant, RA 42 minutes 44 seconds, with a positive declination of 41 degrees 16 minutes 8 seconds. As mentioned, magnitude 13.3, 0.9 by 0.9 arc minutes, a spiral with peculiarities. This is our study right here, no doubt. 218 million light years distant, right ascension 42 minutes 54 seconds, 30, and a declination of plus 32 degrees, 34 minutes and 48 seconds. Worth a zoom. And there is, wow, it looks almost like a planetary nebula, NGC 226. We're off to NGC 227, a galaxy in Cetus, magnitude 12.1, 1.5 by 1.2 arc minutes, and elliptical class 2, pretty obvious on that. 238 million light years distant, RA 4236 with a declination of minus 1 degree and 31 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay, NGC 234 is a galaxy in Pisces, but a little further north, magnitude 12.5, face on 1.6 by 1.6. Spiral with a bar, lowercase c, 200 million light years distant, right ascension 43 minutes 32 seconds with a declination, I'll give it a pause, with a declination of plus 14 degrees, 20 minutes and 32 seconds, accounting for the nice dark background sky at night. Okay, we're off to NGC 245, and it's probably this one, baby, right in there. Sweet. Magnitude 12.2. It's in Cetus, galaxy, of course. Magnitude 1.3 by 1.1. Spiral with a lowercase b. 183 million light years distant. Looks kind of like it has a ring, doesn't it? Right ascension 46 minutes 5 seconds with a declination of minus 1 degree. 43 minutes and 23 seconds. That is a very sweet view. Our next study for the evening, the stars are looking pretty sharp. We've got nice cross-hatching on the diffraction of the secondary, is this very horizontal near edge on NGC 251. It's not edge on though. Interesting. It's a galaxy in Pisces, magnitude 13.2, 2.4 by 1.9 arc minutes, spiral with a lowercase c. 206 million light years distant, RA is 47 minutes 54 seconds with a positive declination of 1935.47. Here is our 150x view, gathering all the light feasible through the current sky, which is now entered well into sky dark at 5:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here we have the field of view of NGC 252, which was visible at 30x. The galaxy in Andromeda, well placed in sky position. Magnitude 12.4, 1.4 by 1 arc minute, kind of small for a 12.4 apparent size. Spiral with a lowercase a, but the key thing here is it has a ring to it. And it has neighbors as well. So check out that ring. As I tell you, it's at right ascension 48 minutes 1 second and a declination of 27 degrees positive, 37 minutes 24 seconds. Well, I'm seeing a very tight edge-on galaxy with a bright core, probably an SB, SC, right there in the middle of the field. I'm going to push it up to 100x so you can appreciate it while I give you the data. Another one of those interesting ones. It's magnitude 12.6, NGC257, galaxy in Pisces, but it's 1.9 by 1.3 arc minutes, and the rest of the galaxy only starts to come out at 150x. It is a spiral class C, 237 million light years distant, puts it at about 130,000 light years in diameter. RA is 48 minutes 1 second, with a declination of plus 8 degrees 17 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay, we're off to NGC 259. I do believe I'm seeing it. It also appears quite edge-on, but we've been deceived by several of those tonight until we zoomed in and read the data. This galaxy is NGC 259 in Cetus, magnitude 13.2. It is edge-on, 2.9 by 0.6, so about a 5-to-1 aspect ratio edge-on galaxy, spiral with a lowercase bc, so not a particularly evolved core, 178 million light years distant. That puts it larger than our own Milky Way, maybe around 110,000 light years in diameter. RA 48 minutes 3 seconds, declination of minus 2 degrees, 46 minutes 34 seconds, and we have a nice view before us. All right, we're off to NGC 260, and it is located in Andromeda. There's several galaxies in the field, very dark field. Magnitude 13.5, 0.8 by 0.8 arc minutes. It's a spiral with a lowercase c and a peculiarity marker p. 235 million light years distant, maybe 60,000 light years in diameter. Right ascension is 48 minutes 34 seconds with a declination of plus 27 degrees 41 minutes 31 seconds. There is our 150x view. Given its magnitude 13.5, it's probably this very one right here, which also lies to the west. Okay, here is our next study, NGC 271. I suspect it's this. We'll have to look at the data. Yes. Galaxy in Cetus, magnitude 12, 2.2 by 1.7 arc minutes. Right ascension 50 minutes 41 seconds. It's a spiral of the bar in lowercase ab, 184 million light years distant, probably about 100,000 light years in diameter. As I said, RA 5041 with a declination of minus 1 degrees, 54 minutes and 36 seconds. And here is that 100% e-zoom view. Okay, the galaxy that is being assimilated here has been identified now, another click away. That is NGC 275 in Cetus, magnitude 12.5, 1.5 by 1.2 arc minutes. It's a spiral with a lowercase b, and guess what? It has a p, peculiarities. 74 million light years distant. Light ascension 51 minutes 4 seconds with a declination of minus 7 degrees 3 minutes 56 seconds. There is a very decent view of both NGC 274 and 75 halfway through the evening studies. All right, compare NGC 247 at 30 seconds to NGC 253, which is part of this group of galaxies. It's a galaxy in Sculptor, magnitude 7.2, equally as large, 26.4 by 6 arc minutes. This is the one I skipped earlier because of the power line. Right ascension 47 minutes 33 seconds with a southerly declination of minus 25 degrees 17 minutes 17 seconds. The histogram has been playing games. Here is our view with some adjusted settings. Beautiful galaxy, tremendous amount of structure, well worth a good view by any telescopist who is further south, because this is minus 25 degrees in Sculptor. There's our look. How about pushing it up? Look at that. Completely filling the field at somewhere around 100x. I'm gonna go ahead and go to 150 just so you can see how much structure is apparent in this field of NGC 8253. Okay, we're getting another break from galaxies. As you might see here, there's a sprinkling of stars in this field. That happens to be the globular cluster NGC288 in Sculptor, magnitude 8.1, 13.8 arc minutes in size. Brightest stars are magnitude 12.6. It's a class 10, so fairly disparate in stellar distribution. 26,000 light years distant. Compare that to something like Messier 13 at 6 magnitudes and about the same distance with its brightest stars, but probably a little more condensed. We're at right ascension 52 minutes 45 seconds, but the declination is minus 26 degrees 35 minutes. I am not going to play with the histogram, got to keep moving on, but I will give you that 150x view. Not bad for that far south.